Hi there, students. A sidekick. Okay, a sidekick is an assistant. It's somebody who works with somebody else who is more important than they are. So, I'm sick of being my boss's sidekick. I want his job. But a sidekick, this is something that we most commonly see in literature and in films and things like that. So we have Sherlock Holmes and his sidekick, Dr. Watson. Okay? Or you have Don Quixote and his sidekick, Sancho Panza. Okay, so this is something that is very, very common. The kick part is a front pocket, so somebody who's in the front pocket. It's the kick is where you put your wallet, you put your money, and therefore the sidekick is your closest companion. But the sidekick it's a slang expression for a close companion, a colleague, somebody who's regarded as subordinate to the person that they accompany. So Batman and his sidekick, Robin. Or maybe Harry Potter and his sidekicks, Ron Weasley and Hermione. Okay, these are a sidekick. Or, yes, Gilgamesh and his sidekick Enkidu. Okay, so a comic relief, very often the sidekick is a straight man, is somebody who is a foil to show the characteristics of the protagonist, to show what the person is thinking. It's a character who's helping to emphasize the traits of the main character, because if the main character is just walking around alone, it's difficult to know what the character's thinking. But if they've got a sidekick, then they're always explaining things to them. They explain what they're thinking, they explain what is going on. So a sidekick, a close companion, a comrade, a confederate, an assistant, is the person who always goes around with them. And in literature there are huge numbers of sidekicks of all sorts of in all sorts of different situations. But I guess being being a sidekick to somebody famous, yeah, I think that can be quite nice. They're a close assistant, a close confederate. Okay, so he always turns up with several sidekicks to intimidate anybody who doesn't agree with him. A sidekick, a person closely associated with another, a subordinate, but a subordinate partner. Yeah, comic heroes or film heroes have their trusty sidekick. I guess even a president has his vice president as his sidekick. It's the person who helps them, who's less intelligent, less important. Yeah, a little bit dim-witted, a little bit slow, and like that you see quite how wonderful the hero really is. So a sidekick, a crony, a chum, yeah, is their companion. So I've been his sidekick for long enough. I'm going to branch out on my own. Okay. Batman and his sidekick Robin. Everywhere you go, he takes his sidekick with him. Okay, and this is his way of doing things. Sonic the Hedgehog and his sidekick Tails the Fox. Yeah, you'll find sidekicks everywhere. It's the helper. It's the person who does maybe the more boring bits and the sillier bits. Okay, formality, a sidekick. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 in formality. Use it informally, use it in a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, but stop there. So, sidekick.